Alright, so we've logged in and we've made sure that we've put in the correct email address. So let's get some extra credit. Here you'll see in the margin there are the different chapters, and there's 2 quizzes per chapter. Chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. all the way down to 15. After that, there's a quiz for Appendix A and a quiz for Appendix B. Ignore that. Don't do those quizzes. So let's go back up top to quiz 1, chapter 1. Here it is. It will just ask you these multiple choice questions. It's a great way to review for the actual test we'll have, but it's also a great way to get extra credit. Now I'm just going to randomly go ahead and click, click, click. I'm not even reading these questions. I'm just randomly filling in answers, right? And then when I get down to the bottom of the quiz, it asks me to submit it. I'm going to click on submit, and voila. This screen comes up and it tells me the percentage, 7%. I didn't do that hot, right? You'll only get credit for the quiz that you've taken if you get 100%. You need to get a perfect on the exam, on this quiz rather, if you want that 1 point of credit for it. But I actually recommend that you don't do well beforehand and you just randomly check them off, because look what will happen. It will tell you which ones you get correct, but the website's so nice, if you get one incorrect, it's going to actually tell you where to go to find the correct answer. Please reread the William James section in your book. It tells you where to go. It's that nice. So you can take these quizzes as many times as you want. You can either just refresh the page, or do what I do is I'll go to quiz 2, but then just come back to quiz 1, and I can take it all over again. Again, you will only get an extra credit point if you get 100% on the quizzes, and you can take them as many times as you want. Now, even though we're not covering Chapter 7 in this class, we're skipping Chapter 7, you can still take the quizzes for extra credit point. 30 quizzes, 30 points of extra credit. Again, once you see the percentage screen, so once you submit it, gives me 0% here. Once you see this screen and it tells you where to go to look for the correct answers, you know that I have a copy of that quiz, right? You can always email me to make sure that I'm getting the quizzes and that you've logged in appropriately, that kind of thing. In fact, I recommend you do that. But the main things to keep in mind is you can only get 1 point per quiz. If you take the same quiz over and over and over again, you're getting 100% every time, that's still only 1 point of extra credit. The other thing is if you get an 80% on a quiz, that's not worth a point of extra credit. But if you could take it again and again and again, and it takes you 5 times before you can get 100%, you still get that 1 point of extra credit once you get that 100% on the quiz, right? Another important thing to keep in mind is, let's suppose you get 100% on a quiz and you're just bored and you want to take the quiz again. And the next time you take it, you only get 90%. You still have that 1 point of extra credit that you earned. So once you've done it, you can't undo it. It's kind of like pregnancy. So anyway, that is how you get online extra credit points. Log on to the website, make sure you put in my email address, and go ahead and have at it and start doing these extra credit quizzes. Hopefully, this answers all your questions on how to get extra credit.